Hey everybody, we are back working with polynomials today. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was probably the most boring note section you'll have online. It's just something I kind of had to teach you some vocab so that you knew what I was talking about. Starting today, we're working more with numbers, and I understand that's not exactly exciting for a lot of you, but at least it's more math related. Okay, so today we are going to be working on adding and subtracting polynomials. So again, a polynomial is just something with 4 or more terms, and each term is separated by a plus or minus sign. So the name of the game today is going to be doing sign changes first. This is our first step right now. So what that means is if there's a negative, we need to distribute. So I'll write that right here. Distribute negatives. Now, if there's no negatives, so if there's just a plus sign, we're going to ignore the parentheses, okay? Just drop them out. The next step is to combine like terms. You'll hear me say CLT all the time. Now, underneath that, I have same variable and same degree. So a variable is just a letter, so same letter. That could be X, could be Y, could be M, could be any letter you can think of. Could be N, whatever. Degree, now remember, again, degree is the same exponent. So for example, x to the fourth and 3x to the fourth have the same degree. If I did x to the fourth plus 3x to the fourth, that would give me 4x to the fourth, okay? So again, the degree is here. So they need same letter, same exponents. If your head's spinning right now, just watch me do a few, and I think it will come to you sooner rather than later. Okay, so in number 1 here, I'm only worried about what's below the yellow line and above. So only focus on what's between the 2 yellow lines right now. So it is 3x squared minus x plus 7 plus 4x minus 7x squared plus 3. Now, again, if it is a plus sign right here, that's a plus sign, just ignore the parentheses. I'm going to rewrite the entire problem without parentheses. 3x squared minus x plus 7 plus 4x minus 7x squared plus 3. Now, that's a lot of stuff going on. I understand that, but now what we need to do is we got to realize what our like terms are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color code and underline. So I'm going to start by anything with an x squared. This has an x squared, 3x squared. This also has an x squared, negative 7x squared. Notice how I underlined and said the negative x squared. The sign goes along with it. Okay, so now let's go to my x's. Where are just my x's? Well, here's negative x. Here's plus 4x. And last but not least, I have a number on the end, plus 7. And plus 3. So now all I need to do is combine my like terms. So in other words, let's look at just my x squareds, or the things that are underlined in black. What is 3x squared minus 7x squared? Well, what's 3 minus 7? You should get negative 4x squared. Okay, next up, what's my red ones, just my x's, negative x plus 4x. Well, negative 1 plus 4 would give you plus 3x. And last but not least, what is 7 plus 3? That would be plus 10. Okay, this would be your final answer then. I combined my like terms and made this into a smaller polynomial. Okay, again, the key here was it was a plus sign, and when you have a plus sign, just ignore the parentheses. Okay, let's scroll on down to number 2 now. Number 2, if you notice, this one doesn't have a plus sign. This one has a minus sign. So what we need to do now is distribute my negative through. So this is going to go to here, here, and here. Now the first one just stays the same. So I'm going to rewrite the first one just without parentheses now. 6m to the 7th minus 2m squared plus 3. Next up, it comes negative 5 when I distribute the negative. I'm going to distribute my negative to the next one as well. So it's going to be, instead of plus 5m to the 7th, it's going to become minus 5m to the 7th. And last but not least, when I distribute the negative sign to the 3m to the 3rd, it becomes minus 3m to the 3rd. Now it's more or less the same thing. All I'm going to do is combine my like terms. So I'm going to start by looking for anything that is an m to the 7th. Well, there's 6m to the 7th. There's minus 5m to the 7th. So 6 minus 5, that's just 1m to the 7th. Now, you don't necessarily need this 1 up front. If you write it, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to write it just because it's more mathematically correct to not write it. But 6 minus 5 is 1, but we just don't write the coefficient of 1 in front. Okay, next it is negative 2m squared. Negative 2m squared. If I can underline this, I'm trying really hard. There we go. Negative 2m squared. Where is your other m squared now? It is right here. Now, if you're having trouble with the negatives and the positives, you can use a calculator for now just as you get back into the swing of things. But you should know that negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5m squared. Okay, last but not least, we have plus 3 minus 5. Well, what is 3 minus 5? We should get a negative 2. Okay, and then that is all I have for you today. I will post 4 more problems for you. If you